Yo, what's going on, Axrora Alliance? Welcome back to Star Wars Battlefront. Now in today's video, what I want to talk to you guys about is battles and hero battles, which is pretty much online or split screen 1 versus 1 type action in Star Wars Battlefront. Now Star Wars Battlefront has some massive game modes. It has huge numbers, I think 20 versus 20, 6 versus 6, stuff like that, where the Rebel and Imperial troops actually clash in massive grand battles. But sometimes you have that urge, if you have a little bit of a itch with someone or one of your best friends, you want to prove who is the best master of the Force, then you can fight face to face and keep it really personal in these Star Wars battles. Battles is classically Rebels versus Imperials and can be played against a team of AI enemies or against another player. When playing against another player, it can be 1 versus 1 only, or each player fighting alongside AI enemies against each other. Basically the choice is completely up to you, and the goal is to collect points by picking up drop tokens from your defeated enemies. Now what this brings back to me is Call of Duty, where you have to kill other players and then they drop dog tags, and then obviously you run around, pick up all these dog tags and try and get the most dog tags to actually win the game or achieve the set limit to automatically win the game. But in Star Wars Battlefront battles, all you have to do is reach 100 of these points and you win the match instantly. Hero battles follow exactly the same rules, there's no difference between them in rules, but the key difference is that you're fighting as the iconic heroes and villains in Star Wars Battlefront. So you've got Boba Fett, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, Leia, Han Solo and Luke Skywalker. But pretty much battles originally started out pretty simple. It was 2 players spawned in on the map, and then the player with the most kills would win each game, but obviously that's too easy. You might get players who are camping, who are hiding in amazing sort of glitch spots, and they're always going to get the kills, and then they wouldn't have to move from there. They'd always have it pinned down, always have a better view of the map than the opponent person, so that better player would pretty much win, say 90% of the time. So once that was kind of figured out by the developers, what they went and did was they added more features to battles and hero battles, and obviously AI opponents were added to the mix to give you a lot more sort of backup, so your adversary some backup. You know, it makes it a bit more fun if you're not as good as that player you're playing against, because there'll still be things for you to actually kill in the game. You might not win, but at least you can still kill things. And then adding these tokens actually adds up the points and makes it a bit more sort of hard to win. Like, you might get the most kills in the game, but you might not pick up all the points, so you still lose. So the aim of the game is to pretty much get the kills, pick up the points, and obviously you win the match. Now hero battles is pretty much a similar experience, but Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Boba Fett and all the other characters, like I've said before, are of course a lot tougher than the regular troopers. They obviously have to be a bit better than the Rebels and the Imperial Stormtroopers. There's no point in making them same, otherwise, what's the point in playing them? Stay as your normal troopers. But these heroes in these hero battles are actually worth like a ton more points if you actually bring them down and kill them. Obviously it's a bit more difficult, so they would have to reward you more for spending the time to try and take down like Darth Vader, the Emperor, Boba Fett, people like that in the hero battles. But because of this power as well, you'll find that the AI troopers, the Rebels and the Imperial Stormtroopers are less of a threat in the hero battles, but you're far from invincible as the hero. You still have to go and pick up health pickups to actually make sure you can stay alive. You can't just regenerate your health naturally, I don't think. Or you might be able to, but if you get swarmed by a lot of Stormtroopers, you are going to need them health pickups once you actually defeat them. Now the battles and hero battles are basically available on every single Star Wars Battlefront planet, but on the Sullust and Hoth you'll actually have to fight on map layouts unique for just this game mode. So they will have changed Hoth and Sullust just for this specific battles and hero battles game mode. But it said that on Sullust you'll see so many cool moments on there, fighting among the hangars, the catwalks and the huge AT-ATs that the scenery consists of, and in particular when you get Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader actually fighting, the atmosphere is great and it pretty much replicates some of the fights from the films with the colours and the sort of backdrops and shades and things like that from the original trilogy. When the Star Wars Battlefront comes out, battles and hero battles is going to be on the game straight away. As soon as the game comes out, you can pretty much get it straight into it. You can compete with your friends, you can have a laugh in these types of game modes, and you can spend many hours actually playing as heroes, which I think is great. So hopefully guys you've actually found this informative, and let me know if you're going to be playing Star Wars battles and hero battles, because I might actually play against some subscribers at some point on this, because it sounds really quite fun, it sounds entertaining, it sounds like it could be ran into a sort of series for a YouTube channel. But other than that guys, if you enjoyed, just smash a like and hit that subscribe button to join the Axrora Alliance. I've been Axrora, it's been fun, and I'm finding out loads more every day about Star Wars Battlefront, so smash that subscribe button if you want to stay updated. Other than that, we'll see you again later.